All right, so bold predictions before the season start. Bold.
Well, some of the shot takes we got going on today.
I'm ready for this. I'm ready to be the judge for this.
All right.
Oh boy. What you said? What that is?
Some tequila. We got some of the El Jimador hand harvested 100% agave. All my brown. With weed shot glass. So
you already know you're taking a shot.
Get the fuck out of here. Shot take session. My first take. So the Pro Football Network has Jameis Winston projected to have 4,300 yards, 28 touchdowns, and 15 picks, which will put him around 15th to 10th best quarterback, roughly, based on who you like. I have Winston having 500 more yards, 4,800 yards, 31 touchdowns, with only 11 picks. LASIK Winston has Marquise Callaway, who looked great in preseason. Michael Thomas could be back by week 4, maybe latest week 8. Kamara opens things up in the backfield. Sean Payton's an elite coach. I really think LASIK Winston is in full effect. Let me know.
Put the cup down.
Thank
you. You good with me. You good with me, Honor. You good with me.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You good with me.
Put the cup down and pour it over your computer. Like, did we really just have to hear that out loud? Like, what was that?
Comeback player of the year is $1,500. It's $1 to win $15, $10 to win $150. Put it in the books.
You heard him.
Look at what that money would do to a person.
So since I still have this poured up, I'm just gonna roll on to the next one since I still got my shot.
Go ahead, keep going. I like you.
Hey,
I like you.
America, I just want you to know. Look at what this money would do to a person.
I have. So the Broncos will win 10 or more games this season. So before you look at me crazy, they didn't have Bradley Chubb last year. They did not have Von Miller last year. They went out and got Kyle Fuller, Ronald Darby, picked up in the first round, Patrick Sutton, another corner, elite coming from Alabama, and he looked like a stud in the preseason. Justin Simmons at safety, Shelby Harris, another pass rusher. They're all coming back. Von Miller says this is the best defense he's seen since, even better than the defense that won Peyton Manning, no fingers, a Super Bowl. So on their schedule, you have the Giants, the Jaguars, the Jets, the Raiders twice, the Lions, the Bengals, the Eagles, the Washington football team, and the Cowboys. Those are all 10 potential wins right there with Teddy Bridgewater and an elite defense. And Bridgewater has Jerry Jeudy, an elite first round talent out of Alabama, Noah Fant, who is a potential top 5 tight end, KJ Hamler, and a rookie running back out of North Carolina, Javonte Williams, and Melvin Gordon.
I like it.
Not bad.
I like it.
Not bad.
That's not a bad schedule to get 10 wins too.
Yeah, right now they're only projected to have 7 wins. So to me, that's free money. If anyone who goes onto their betting websites and wants to bet that, their schedule is insane. Giants, Jags, Jets, the Raiders twice. And that's the first 5 or 6, 7 games. So that's right. Easy 4 or 5 wins. And then the Lions and the Bengals and the Eagles.
Right. Mm-hmm.
They're in a tough division, but like it's doable. They definitely have a good team. They definitely have a better team than like a lot of people expect.
So this one I think is gonna make me take the shot personally because I don't think you're ready for this one.
That first one should have, but you said
that first one was definitely solid. That's the best prediction ever.
You're not slick. You definitely said that.
He's speaking the truth.
Hey, what am I doing? Hey,
you're scared Jerry wasn't the Broncos. I'm snitching.
What am I doing?
You were scared Jerry wasn't a Broncos fan, so you started off with some Saints shit. So that way Jerry would agree with the Broncos.
I could sneak it in there.
You're not slick. You're not slick.
I'm not worried about the peanut gallery, Jerry. It's just me and you talking.
I don't know about that guy.
So the Colts are going to be a top 2 team in the AFC. They got an elite offensive line, a top 3 offensive line. They had Jonathan Taylor, Marlon Mack, and Naeem Hines. An elite defense with Buckner, Darius Leonard, Xavier Rhodes. The Colts are if Carson Wentz, he just has to be a competent quarterback. He has to be what Ryan Tannehill is doing for the Titans right now. The Colts are literally the Browns with a better defense. They have an elite offensive line, an elite running back. All 3 of the running backs are elite, but they're Browns with a better defense. They have an elite defense, and you're telling me all you got to do is hope for. They almost beat the Bills in the wild card game, 27-24, lost by a field goal. And you're gonna sit here and tell me that Wentz is not an upgrade to Phillip Rivers? That's blasphemy.
I was fucking with you, Paul. I was fucking with you. I was fucking. I'm glad you picked it up. I'm glad you.
I was trying to butter you up before I start the big wham bam on you.
I was fucking with you, but what the fuck?
Well, cheers, my guys.
Some valid points, though. Some valid points, but no.
Well, I have one more, which.
Oh, okay.
Can I say
the last one?
Can I speak on the last take super quick?
Yes.
Okay.
I got 60 seconds on it. I think that was a very solid take, even though Jay was hating.
Thank you.
That was a very solid take.
Now I'm listening to you.
The Colts is a very slept-on team. They have really great running backs. Not good, but really great running backs. The O-line is solid. Even if Carson Wentz isn't all that, because he don't really got to be that stick. He just needs to not mess up. That defense is very solid, and they can really come through and take some good teams.
They played the Texans and Jaguars twice.
Wow, that's beautiful. Y'all want to switch divisions? Y'all know y'all like the NFC. Y'all want some sun, don't you? You want some sun. Come to the NFC.
So I think this one here is probably my safest bet. The Cardinals will go below 500 this year.
Oh, yeah.
They went 8 yeah. So the Cardinals went 8-8 last year. They went 500, right on the 500 mark. They were a Hail Mary to DeAndre Hopkins away from going below 500 last year. Everyone remembers that crazy Hail Mary to DeAndre Hopkins that in overtime, play of the year. They were play of the year away from going below 500 last year.
Wow, so they had to make the best possible play ever to win that game. So
They did
500.
I love Kyler Murray. He's fun to watch. I love dual threat quarterbacks. They're all fun. But he's small. And I do believe he's an injury away from the Cardinals from doing really like if he gets hurt again like he did last year, if he's out for 4 games, who do they got coming in for those 4 games? If he's out tweaked here and there, like I just do not believe that with his build and the way he plays, which is kind of reckless, which is just like fast and fun, he has potential to get hurt, and the defense has way too many holes. Outside of Budda Baker, who's an elite all-pro safety, and he can lay the fucking stick.
Unless DK Metcalf is behind him.
Yeah, that's his DK Metcalf. But outside of that, like they didn't go out and get no defensive players, really. They didn't really revamp anything. Kyle Cliffsbury is another college coach who's not going to do good in NFL, and it will be shown this year. This team is not going to – there was a lot of crafty wins last year that I do not see happening again. Like, it's just – I don't think they're going to be all that, especially when they have to play the Rams twice, the 49ers twice, and the Seahawks twice. So let me know if I got to take my shot.
I like it.
Oh no, I would have made him take it because why you hating on the little guy? You were supposed to make him take it because he hating on the little guy.
I like Kyle Murray though, but he kind of right. He is a little reckless. I agree with him.
Sometimes you just need a little bit of reckless endangerment. You know,
he is small. He's small. So
bad bitches like bad boys. You need to sometimes you need to get out there. You remember Russell Wilson when he first got out there? He was really getting out there.
I'm like, with it, not with it, but he kind of right with it. So I'm gonna let Paul Bear slide.
I think you was
Thank
green,
you.
Paul, because like that was a very good take. But like nobody was gonna say that. Like we was just gonna keep it quiet. Like we was just gonna let it happen.
Nobody was
I,
talking about it, bro.
Like, we was
Nobody.
gonna be so quiet. We wasn't gonna say nothing. Like I would have watched every
I
game. Like,
love it. I love Kyler.
Round of 5.
Damn.
I love it. But when they win 6 games this year, don't be surprised.
Hey man, Falcons winning 7.
Hey, that's what I'm saying.
Is it my turn?
Yes.
What bold predictions you got over there?
Man, you know I got the bold predictions, kid. You know what I'm saying?
How
They call me bold. They call me bold cold. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? You know, Stone Cold, I'm bold cold. You feel me? So I ain't got the shots. So I got the bold packed ready to go. The time bomb. I know you see it. I know you see it. That's dangerous. Like Kyler Murray.
Whole
Really
pack.
like D Hop. D Hop is dangerous. Our Cardinals is a dangerous team. I don't know, Paul. You should maybe take a shot for hating on. But my first bold prediction, because like I'm not gonna say no names, but you know I ain't scared. So like I don't think the Saints is gonna be the truth. I think the Saints are gonna go. I think the Saints are gonna go under 500 in the division. I think they're gonna lose 2 games to the Bucks. I think they're gonna lose a game to the Falcons. And I think they might accidentally slip and lose a game to the Panthers, right? But here's the thing.
4. I'm listening. I'm listening.
I'm not gonna say who because there's only 2 other choices. But one of them teams is accidentally gonna beat y'all twice.
Ooh.
Famous Jameis, I'm not with it. I'm not with it. I don't eat famous Amos cookies. I skip the song Famous when it comes on when I'm listening to the life of Pablo. I'm just not with it. I haven't eaten crab legs since I found out that he be eating crab legs. I'm just not with it. I don't trust him. I don't like him. I don't know. There's just something I don't like the way he gets his haircut. I don't like the way he walks on the field. I don't like the way he eats W's. I'm just not with it.
You
I
just
like
gonna keep
everything
hating, or
else
you
on
gonna
that
take the
team
shot?
except him.
You gonna keep hating, or you gonna take the shot? Because enough of that bullshit.
I'm gonna take the hit and then hate some more. But
This
Paul,
is
how do you feel
contempt of
about
court.
Paul? How do you feel about my take? While I'm taking
So
it.
I'm gonna be unbiased, but one thing I will point out is famous Jameis died, and this is LASIK Winston. Okay, this is a complete different athlete.
Come on now.
Did you not hear the take I had? I forgot to
heard.
say. I forgot to tell you the Saints are gonna get a lot of W's this year.
I like that guy over there. The other guy over there, I don't know who the fuck.
No, but I do see him losing both games to the Bucks. That I think is almost a gimme. The Bucks are just an elite team this year. You can split it with both of those teams. I haven't really checked your who y'all play this year, but there's also another world in which I'm wrong and Winston does not do what he's supposed to do in my eyes, and he completely shits the bed.
You
And
call that the
if
real
he
world.
does shit the bed, and they're trying to fumble between him and Hill, and you don't know what's gonna happen, it could be an ugly season. It is first year without Breeze.
And it's a lot of testing waters. Any other bold position? Because I ain't like that.
Oh yeah, I got some more. I know you got to go in a second, so no, I just had to get that out of my system.
Oh, you wanted to make that one first.
I believe the Bucks are going to be a good team, but Tom Brady isn't going to be a top 5 quarterback.
Bold prediction.
But what explain top like what would make it? Will he have a bad year, or is he just not gonna explode?
I believe that the NFL grade is one top 100 of 2021, a voting that is done by the peers of the people, so the NFL players themselves, for ranked him at number 7. But I believe that he shouldn't have been in the top 10 because like his defense is a blessing in disguise. He has great receivers. So he's just a loaded team, definitely. But they built that team for a minute. But that defense is the truth. That defense is what wins games. That defense is what keeps them together. That defense is the reason why you can throw 3 interceptions against the Packers, and Jair Alexander grabbed 2 in the second half and still keep it. You got linebackers like Devin White, Levante David. You got Tristan Wirfs down low. You got great corners, not good, but great corners. But that box is loaded. That box is stacked. Like
JPP,
that,
Levante David, Vita Vea, Golston.
that box is the seven swordsman of the mist right now. Like there is nothing you don't want to fuck with that box. There's no you coming through. You better come through ready to slaughter, cause them boys ain't going for it. Like they got linebackers that are really running 4.5s. I bet you like they got linebackers that might be faster than a couple of your receivers. Definitely.
So Brady not top 5.
Nah, not even top 8 personally, but I'm gonna say 8 like on the dot. But he's old. Like that's what happens. Like it's cool. Next. Oh wait, so how do you feel?
How do you feel about that, Jerry?
Brady not being top 5. The defense is elite. I can agree with it.
Haha.
Yeah, I even agree with that one just because I think if you take any quarterback top 15, they'll all do the same thing that Brady's able to do with that offense.
It was really that defense that really changed the game for them.
Definitely.
Oh,
That
yeah.
offense gelled. They definitely meshed well. They didn't start off too great, but they figured it out because that's what great leaders do, especially with great players. But like a defense,
Was
like
phenomenal.
Pat Mahomes running kid. Like you would have thought Pat Mahomes stole something. You would have thought he was trying to steal that Super Bowl from them boys. Nah, they said we wasn't going for it. Appreciate you. I personally think that Deshaun Watson is one not guilty testimony away from an MVP. I think that Deshaun Watson, I think there's a lot of turmoil going on right now. I think he's bad goods right now. It's in a lot of people's eye, but you don't know business. See, here's the thing about the stock market. It's gonna correct itself every time. Like, and what you do is you want to buy when shit is bad. You want to buy when shit is bad so you can get it for the low. And then the stock earns its worth. You feel me? The stock earns its worth. And then over time it doubles up, but you're gonna start investing more into the stock, maybe putting receivers around him, getting him a good old line. But you want to get him now while he's bad goods, because like even if he does do time, at least you own the rights to him. You feel me?
So
So and I don't think he's gonna do time. I don't even think he did it. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't check paperwork and like I feel for victims because I think rape is something serious and like allegations is allegations, but like that if you was I apologize for our listeners, but I hit you with the face or like I hit you with the eye real quick to let you know how I really feel. You know what I'm saying? I can't put everything on tape, but you know, I gave him the eye. So if you know, you know. So I think Deshaun Watson was gonna come back and he's gonna come back strong. I don't know if it's gonna be for the Texans, but when he does get that fix, because I'm telling you, buy now, buy while the goods are bad, then he's gonna be able to really set up. Hopefully it's to the Dolphins, but I think Tua's gonna do great. But if he went to the Dolphins, whew, that's a 13-win team. And I'll tell you myself, they're gonna lose to the Falcons, but it's a 13-win team.
so after everything you said, I personally do not agree, but the reasoning for it, if you had a shot, I would have you make you take the shot. I might take a shot for you just because I didn't take as many shots as I thought I would. So I don't think so. Only because I do agree. This is America. You're innocent until proven guilty, and I am not condoning a rapist or anything of the sort. I'm condoning how the legal system works. I cannot sit here and say anything about it, and it will be proven in the court of law. But before any of our listeners try to say anything, I am a father to a daughter, 2.5 years old. I have 2 sisters, mother. So there's nothing of the sorts of like that. I do take it very seriously. I do believe some shady stuff is going on with the civil court lawyer. But the only reason I do not agree is because I agree if it was to buy him while he's low and cheap, but he is not cheap right now. They're asking for 3 first rounders and 2 second rounders. That is not a cheap price for someone who right now currently sitting, because the NFL, Ezekiel Elliott last year with his domestic violence case was found not guilty. Not even not guilty. They didn't even take it to court because of lack of evidence and like flimsy alibis and stuff was going on. So they didn't even take his stuff to court, and there was no charges to Ezekiel Elliott. He was still suspended 6 games. I believe Deshaun Watson, with the magnitude of just how, not even what he has done, but just potentially how big of a story this is, he's not going to play. And from a lot of the things I have read on him, because as a Dolphin fan, the moment those stories start coming out, people are acting as if the stories of us going after him are new. I've been seeing stories of this potential trade since before training camps, and I've looked into it a lot. And one of the things is he probably will not play. A lot of people are saying till 2022 or 2023, even if he's not guilty. Just how the way the court of law works and the NFL and their base, like what they have done in the past, they probably just gonna have him sit on a list where he's exempt, won't play, but still make money until it's all done in the legal court. So that's the only reason why I would not trade 3 first-round picks and 2 second-round picks for a man who might not play for me for 2 years. And then it's always that what if. Like, what if he is found guilty and you just wasted your future for 3 years on a player like that? It will just be the biggest burn. And
get the light beam on me, ready for electrostatic. Don't you step into this box if you're not batting. Then my gang got tools, you could call them boy crap. Man, this gang got rules, man, you better watch your passes. This ain't not new. They didn't see some accent, all I say is true. These